Man. Oh, man. Let me get into the sunlight. Oh, look at that. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man. Look at that. Oh. Now I get into the shade area. Oh, even better. Oh, man. Oh, it looks so good. Oh, yeah. Need my hat, too. Hi, kitties. Hi. It's yours truly, the famous one. The famous one is back with another video, baby. Woo-wee! What a week it was, man. What a week it was for football. What a week it was for the New York Giants. What a week it was for the sorry ass Philadelphia Eagles. What a perfect week for the Cowboys to get L's after L's after L's after L. Woo-wee! Oh my goodness. What should I start off with, man? Well, you know what? Let me start off with one of the worst teams right now in the NFC East. All right? Let me give you a hint. 2017 Super Bowl, right? In the city of brotherly love, right? Lord Brunson up there doing this bullshit, and y'all still ain't recognizing Lord Brunson with the famous one, okay? Let me say this to Lord Brunson, and to all you Lord Brunson cults out there, all right? Let me say this right now. Stop it. Stop with that bullshit of denying Lord Brunson right now, okay? You're all sycophant up there, groupies and shit, all on Lord Brunson, and y'all getting on my post defending Lord Brunson. Stop! 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 Stop defending Lord Brunson. Stop. Stop with the nonsense. Stop defending Lord Brunson. Because you know what? He's been giving you all this fucking analytic and all that bullshit when nothing's going his way. It's falling flat in his fucking faces. And now you guys got Jalen Hurts. And for what? For what? For what? For what? You could have gotten him during the Giants game. You could have put him in during the Giants game. This is how I know my damn football. I know my football. I know my football. And let me tell you something. I know my Giants too. Alright? Because I've been telling you guys for the past 4 years, even forever, that this team is going to be relevant. This team is going to build up the momentum. Within the past 4 years, you think the famous one was worried about the Eagles, the Cowboys, the Washington John Doe? You think the famous one and the New York Giants is worried about them? Huh? I'm going to sit and wait. No. I'm not worried. The Giants ain't worried because you know how bad your team is right now. You know how you Philadelphia Eagles are bad. Bad to the bone. Bad. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness, so sweet. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Look, let me just say this right now. I'm not worried. I am not worried about you Eagles because you know what? You Eagles are going down the spiral. I've been telling y'all guys this for the past 4 years. I've been telling Howie Roseman to blow it up. Blow it up. And to me, you got the worst GM in the business. You got the worst GM. Howie Roseman. I exposed him. The famous one, has exposed Howie Roseman. You want to know why? Because he couldn't keep up with the draft and all that bullshit. He's a one-time Super Bowl general manager, and that's it. And that's all he'll ever be. All right? That's what he's going to be remembered once he get kicked out of South Broad Street and shit. You saw him in the last game up there packing his shit up and getting ready to go out because you know he's getting ready to go out. And Jeff Lurie up there disgusted and shit, knowing how this team is going down. It's going down. It's going down. Your team's going down. It's going down for the count. 1, 2, 3. Ding, 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 ding. Woo-wee. Knockout, baby. Knockout blow. It's going to be a knockout blow, baby. Woo-wee. And let me say this right now, okay, to all you Eagles fans. You know what? You've been getting on my damn post. And you've been lying, denying, and doing all this bullshit with the famous one. Look, I ain't got time for that bullshit. Neither do I have time for Lord Brunson doing that bullshit either. Alright? Lord Brunson to me is a fraud. It's a fraud. It's a fraud. Can't fess up. Can't go to my YouTube live and discuss this issue. Let's discuss this issue. You've been discussing with everybody. All my Giants cats too. The Entertainer. Bad Dog. All the Giants cats that's been on YouTube. You've been discussing this shit and knowing how bad your team is, but yet you don't come to the famous one and come to me live and be like, okay, I understand the situation you're in. I understand it. And you always putting down my Giants. Always putting down my fucking New York Giants. You're always putting down my Giants. Giants. You're always putting them down. Why are you always putting them down when you know we're relevant? We're relevant. And I've been telling you guys this for years, man, for years about the New York Giants. Not since that fiasco down in 2016 with that boat fiasco out there. We could have won that game. We could have gone to another Super Bowl. But guess what? OBJ, I'm going to talk about that in a minute, alright? I'm going to be talking about that in a minute because that's ticking me off. That's pissing me off too. That's pissing the famous one off too. But getting back to the Eagles, let me say this right now. Stop lying, man. Stop doing this bullshit. Come on, stop. Now you're putting Jalen Hurts in. And for what? For what? It's too late now. You're facing the fucking Saints down in the bayou. You're gonna be eating gumbo. A lot of gumbo. And you're gonna be shitting that down the bayou. With the new kid, Tyson Hill. That's right. Drew Brees ain't in there, no? Drew Brees ain't in there. And you know how happy Sean Payton is? Do you know how happy Sean Payton is? And let me tell you this right now. Let me say this right now. In New Orleans, in that stadium, you go play with them, you lose. You get that L. Because within 5 or 6 years, there hasn't been a team that gotten in that freaking field and beat the Saints. In their home field. In their home field. So if you're facing the Saints down at the bayou, make sure you eat lots and lots of gumbo. Woo-wee. Oh my goodness, man. Y'all up there. The nerve of you Eagles going under my post and saying, lying to me, telling how good your team is. Telling how good. And Lord Brunson going up there, criticizing, Doug Peterson and shit. When you know Doug Peterson didn't want Carson Wentz. Doug Peterson never wanted Carson Wentz. He wanted Nick Foles. A healthy Nick Foles. He wanted a healthy Nick Foles right there. Because y'all could have gotten another Super Bowl with him. If he was healthy and if he was staying in that team. And the core that you had back then, with the same core that you had back then, y'all could have gotten another Super Bowl. I don't cut. I don't edit. I just go straight through. Okay? That's the difference between me and Lord Brunson. Alright? That is the difference between me and Lord Brunson. I don't have that software program and all that bullshit. I don't have that. I just go straight and raw, baby. Straight and raw. And not only that, guess what? Let me say this right now. I'm different than all these cats on YouTube. I'm more different than these cats on YouTube. All right. I get real. I get real with the shit. I get down with the nitty gritty, and I get real with the shit. All right. I get down. I get down with this shit because you know what? I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of you egos doing this bullshit, lying, denying, and doing all this bullshit with the famous one. All right. Man, I get mad. I get pissed off, man. I get so pissed off when you guys do this bullshit. And I live here in Philly. I live here, Lord Brunson. I live near Philly. And I see all the goings on that's going around here. Like, take for instance, 2 months ago, I was at my favorite deli. And there was this old guy that came in there, and he goes, oh yeah, your quarterback, fumbling, stumbling, sacking, and all that. Okay. I went straight to his face, and I told him, what about your quarterback, huh? What about your fucking quarterback, huh? Huh? What about your quarterback? And I said it. This was 1 week. 1 week before the Giants game. 1 week before the Giants game. And I told him straight into his face. I went like this. If the Giants win and your quarterback gets 8 sacks, then you know who's fumbling, who's stumbling, and who's going all over the fucking field. Getting chastised by the New York Giants. I'm mad. I am. I'm mad. Because that's not right. That's not cool. That's not cool, man. That ain't cool. That's not cool. Sticking up for Lord Brunson. Really? Look, I don't mind these Giants cats up there and doing all that, talking to him and everything. I don't mind that. To each his own. But in realization, I'm the famous one. And in my heart is always Giants. And when I see something that's off, out of the box, I'm looking outside the box. And when I see something that's there, that's special, that's there, no matter what these cats said, the entertainer, the bad dog, or any of these Giants cats out there say, I see something special there, and I know that's happening. Guess what? When we went into Cincinnati, they said it couldn't be done, and it was done. When we went into Seahawks, I knew we were going to get that W. Now we're going in, I'll get to that in a minute. Now we're going into Arizona. That's it. But to the Eagles, let me say this right now. Stop, man. Come on, but just be real, man. Be real. Come to the famous one. Be real. And say, okay, you're right, man. I mean, why should we let Lord Brunson take all the credit, all the glory and shit? Woo-wee. So guess what? You're gonna get that L down at the Bayou, and that's it. Your season's over. Your season's done. It's over. It's done. Because you're putting Jalen Hurts in there right now, but it's too little too late. It's too little too late. That's it. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. And I feel bad. I feel bad for all you egos, man. I really do. I feel bad. Up there. Lord Brunson up there. We're going to be a dynasty. Oh, we're going to be the next Patriots. Man, you just lied. You just lied your way out of your ass with the people and shit. You lied. You lied your ass through and through. I'm just saying. Well, that's all I'm saying. You egos better stop with Lord Brunson, man. You want to follow him, that's fine. But you know what? I just don't understand why Lord Brunson comes up there and do all this bullshit, and then next thing you know, he denies, he lies, and then goes on to the next game and saying he's gonna get a W. Really? You're gonna get, The next game, you're getting a W. You're getting a W on the next game. Okay. All right then. Okay. All right. But I'm going to be showing highlights, and I'm going to show you everything that the Philadelphia Eagles are doing. Okay? Because if I find out, if I do those highlights, and they're doing what they did last week, fumbling, stumbling, sacking, doing all this bullshit, blast, baby, just like the Cowgirls. Blast. That's it. You're getting blast right now. That's all I gotta say, man. Come on, man. Stop this shit with the fucking Lord Bronson, man. Come on, man. Stop. Alright? Just be real. Just fess up. Be real. Be real, man. I'm real. When I lose, I lose. I admit it. I admit my losses. The famous one admits his losses. And I always get my L. Always get my L. Always. That's all I gotta say. I'm just saying. That's all I gotta say. That's it. Alright. Let's get down with the Washington John Doe. Alright. You beat the Steelers, an undefeated team. Yay! Woo! Yeah, you beat the Steelers. Yeah, man. Who else you got now? Let's see. Oh, you got the 49ers. Interesting. That's an interesting game. But you know what? Let me say this right now. Washington, if you win this game, my hat's off to you. But I got a pretty good feeling that the 49ers are going to fight. They're going to fight. You're going to have a fight in your hands, man. You're going to have a fight in your hands. Alex Smith is going to get sacked. Alex Smith is going to fumble, stumble, and everything. While your defense is going to fight. Your defense is going to fight its way to get that W. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Alright? Alright. That's all I got to say with that. Alright. Now, for the Cowgirls, let me just say this right now. Who you going to face now? Who you going to face? Oh, you got the Bengals. Oh, my goodness. That might be a win. That might be a W. But the way your defense is going. Ooh-wee. Man. I think the Bengals are going to get that W. I think the Bengals going to get that W. And then old man Double J up there in that booth going pounding, smashing, doing all this bullshit. Ooh-wee. Yo, that's going to be a hard game for you Cowgirls, man. You Cowgirls are going to struggle. That defense is struggling, man. Ooh, and then Andy Dalton. Oh, my goodness, man. Ooh. He's doing pretty good, but, you know, when a defensive team that comes out of nowhere is going to try to sack him, fumble, and do all this, you know, that makes a lot of difference in a game. So, you know, Red Rifle, hey, it is what it is. Oh, okay. All right. Woo-wee. All right. Let's get into my New York Giants. All right. First off, all right, I want to say something to OBJ. All right. If you're on my Facebook or YouTube and you're watching this, let me say this right now. Come on, man. You in Cleveland, man. Stop this shit, man. You in Cleveland. Why are you so worried about the Giants now, huh? Why are you so worried about the New York Giants now, huh? Why are you whining and crying like a little fucking baby? Whining and crying like a little old baby. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo. Oh, they kicked me out. Oh, they did this to me. Oh, they treated me bad. Oh, this and this. And let me say this to you Giants fans. right now, okay? You really want him back? You want him back? If it was up to me, I would go and tell Gettleman and say, okay, yeah, bring him back. Come on, bring him back. Bring him back. Bring him back. Come on. Bring him back. Bring him back. All right? You bring him back. Do you want the crying, the yelling out in the field, the talking to himself, the the dog pee that he did down in Philly? Do you want the punching walls that he did? Do you want the marriage proposal to the kicking net? Do you want that shit? Do you want it? Do you want all that mishap? Do you want him back in so we can't go to the playoffs? So we can't go to make a Super Bowl run? Do you want him to go straight jacket crazy on us? Huh? Do you really want that? Do you really want that? Do you Giants fan really, really want OBJ back? When the Cleveland Browns are doing so well without him. Let me say this one more time. Again, let me tell you, the Cleveland Browns are doing so much better without him. He's injured. He's on injury protocol. But let me just say this right now. Much like Dez Bryant, yeah, I see another Dez Bryant in OBJ. Alright? I see another Terrell Owens in OBJ. Now, to all you Giants fans, please comment me and tell me, do you want OBJ back or do you want him out? Do you not want a playoff spot or do you not want a Super Bowl run without him? Do you want him back so he can mess up the playoffs? Or do you want him back so we won't go to a Super Bowl? Let me say this about Dave Gettleman, all right? The reason why Dave Gettleman let him go, because he knows that Eli and OBJ was connected. Okay, that's fine. But then now Eli retired. No Eli. And then you got a new quarterback in Daniel Jones with OBJ. How's that going to be like? And with the system that Jason Garrett is building off of this team? Huh? Would you really want OBJ to be back with the New York Giants? That's something and you know what? Think real and hard about this. Do you really, really want him back? Do you really want the punching walls? Do you really want the marriage proposals? Do you really want the dog pee? Do you really want the talking to himself? Do you really want the yelling, the crying, the mishaps that is out there? Do you really want the missed passes he's going to get? Look, I love OBJ. I really do. Don't get me wrong. The famous one loves OBJ. I love OBJ. But you know what? His time has passed, man. He needs to move on, man. He's crying up there like a little baby. Like a little baby. What he should have done is being the proper receiver that he could have made for the New York Giants. We would have gotten another Super Bowl. Look what happened in 2016 when we faced the Green Bay Packers during the playoffs. We could have won that game if he didn't do that mishap down there in Miami. It is what it is, man. Look, all I gotta say is this. Look, just move on. Move on, OBJ. Move on. That's it. And if y'all want him back, hey, that's on y'all, man. That's on y'all. Because I'm telling you right now, y'all want a playoff spot? You want a Super Bowl without him? For me, in my opinion, I don't want him back. Nope, I don't want him back. But if he comes back, hey, more power to you. Ooh-wee. Oh, yeah. And let me say this right now about the Giants. We're facing the Arizona Cardinals. Everybody's saying that little tiny Kyler Murray's going to run all over our damn defense, you know? But you know what? Look what happened. Look what happened to Russell Rush. Did you see what happened to Russell Rush? Yeah, yeah. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if we go to Arizona and try to stop Kyler Murray. What matters is getting that W. That's what matters with the New York Giants. Imagine if we win this game. That shows the momentum. That shows the courage. That shows confidence that we can win games right now. Even though if we don't win the division, that's fine. Because we're going to build off of it. We're going to build off of it. We're going to build up for 2021. And that's it. And that's it with the New York Giants. Alright? I love my Giants, man. I love my Giants. I love my Giants with all my heart. And in my heart, I said it. I said it in my old video. In my heart, I kind of feel that this team is ready. This team is relevant. This team is ready. We're ready, man. We are ready. We are ready. We are ready. Woo-wee. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. I'm just a happy Giants fan out there. And I'm a true Giants fan, as you can see. You can see, man. Look. In all my glory, baby. Woo-wee. Alright. I got to go. I got some Christmas shopping online to do. Because this COVID stuff is really, really scary, baby. Really scary. Look at all these teams that have to play different days now. You know? With that COVID thing, man. Listen. Let me just say this right now. Wear the mask, man. Social distance, man. Wash your hands, man. Before you do anything, man. Come on, man. Because this is serious. This is a serious disease. And take it from me, man. If you're going to travel, cancel your plans, man. Cancel your travel plans. Come on. I know you want to see your loved ones, but you know what? One holiday is not going to hurt anyone. One holiday is not going to hurt anyone. We have a vaccine coming. And that's going to take time. But trust me, man. Think we'll get through this, man. We're all going to get through this. All right? All right, man. Gots to go. Peace. Take care. God bless.